Hello and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the RDA. This is your Manchester United vs Granada match reaction. Job done, move to the semis, for once in a long time, stress free. I mean, they should never be stressed. I mean, it was never like it was not going to be stress free. Granada, no disrespect to you and your club, you guys are awful, you guys are dead, dead, dead football club. But anyways, we move on. Be sure to subscribe if you're new, smash a like, all that good stuff. But gentlemen, how was that lackluster but stress-free game?
Yeah, no, that was dead food. That was absolutely boring. But hey, no, we were through. We're through. That's great. Um, I like the heart that Granada gave. You see, there was energy, especially in the first half. There was energy. They were trying, but hey, final ball. Nah, mate, it's just not there. It's
Yeah.
just not there, and I feel sorry for them because, as always, like every team does, they played more organized football than us. So yeah, but at the end of the day, it's about scoring the goals, and making it happen. And I don't think we played great, entertaining football at all. But and I do think that was the mandate. I do think Ole probably said to them, just hold the ball, just get over the line, Yes, try to score goals, of course, but then don't be too rash, don't be pressing too much, don't be moving the ball too quickly and
Just
losing it
get
in
the job
turnover.
done.
Yeah, just get the job done. And we did create a couple of chances here and there, more so in the first half. But as time went on, we weren't really creating. It became more defensive in the second half, and yeah, it was a dead game, honestly. And we just grinded it out, and we won 2-0 grinding it out. So that's great. And yeah, we're in the semi-final. Like, there's nothing more I can say about this game, really.
Clear.
Yeah, I think that sums it up. It was just a dead game. It really was, and there's not much to say. It was just some good counterattacks. That's all I can say, really.
Yeah, I mean, listen, in terms of the game itself, there really isn't anything to analyze.
Yep.
There was nothing so brilliant. There was nothing amazing. There was nothing dreadful.
The only
Literally,
dreadful part is that after I saw that own goal go in, I just realized how much of a coward we've been playing against this
ish
team.
did.
It was terrible to see that mentality is just see it through against Granada. Have fun, guys. See it through.
Like I was watching Man
Oh,
City yesterday after who scored the first goal? It
Bellingham.
was Mahrez, right?
Uh,
Was it
the,
Bellingham.
Foden?
Oh, you mean the City goal?
Marius scored first. Yeah.
Yeah, the City goal.
Yeah, Maris.
After Morris scored, you'd maybe expect them to become a bit defensive. Not at all. They went for it.
Yeah.
And that's the level I guess we need to get at, but we're not there. And I think we saw the evidence tonight. But this is what I'm talking about the Europa League. We were kind of shit today, to be honest. But we still want to know. So yeah, I don't rate.
Yeah, the thing is,
I'm
it's
kind of
just
upset Arsenal.
we were that let-off team.
Yeah,
That's all
no.
it was. We were just the let-off. I wouldn't say we were shit. I'll just say we were just a little. We're Manchester United. We shouldn't be playing like we're worse than Granada, and we have to grind out a
It was a
result.
training game today. That's what it looked
It,
like. Like a young
it felt like a
training session.
half-ass training game.
Yeah,
I thought
just a
it
young
didn't even
get back to
feel like a training
fitness
game. Yeah.
training game.
Still, it wasn't up to standard really. And yeah, I think maybe Arsenal will be a threat going forward. Kind of want them to go out, to be honest. But I rate we can beat them.
Mm.
And if Arsenal are the highest challenge having the competition, I think you have a good chance. But we'll see.
Yeah, I don't want to get that far ahead of myself yet. One step at a time. The next round is where we actually need to go through because we just don't go through semifinals. We just never make
Going
a
up
final.
against Roma, by the way, if you guys
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
pay
yeah.
attention to the game.
We are going against Roma United in semifinals. We're playing Roma.
No, no.
Yeah,
Aren't
Roma
we playing
beat us.
Villarreal?
No, Arsenal are playing Villarreal. So it's gonna be Arsenal United final favorites probably.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they are. What am I saying?
yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. But anyways. Yeah, gentlemen, I don't think there is much to talk about that game. Job done. I'm happy we got the win. Happy in the semifinals because, like I said, I really want to win this trophy. And yeah, let's just. I enjoyed Donny's minutes. I'll get to Donny. I would have liked to see more of Ahmad. I enjoyed Teles, Axel. I enjoyed it. So yeah, let's just get straight into these player ratings because I think there really isn't much to talk about in the game. Starting off with David De Gea. I was gonna give him a 6, because I felt like, what did he have to do? But then at the end, he actually had something to do. I remember long range shot, saved it very well, didn't palm it away, and the header, it might have been straight at him. Still a good save, kept the clean sheet. So I'll be nice. I'll be nice. I'll give David a 7.
Yeah, I think he made a nice save at the end, or somewhere around that period. Besides, that didn't have much to do, to be honest. But ooh, I don't know. I don't want to be too nice. I'm gonna give him a 6.5.
I just gave him a 7 because of the clean sheet, kinda. I was like, I'll bump it up.
There was
6.5.
definitely nothing wrong.
Oh,
It's a clean sheet. Yeah, nothing wrong, except for Shoni is listening. But yeah, definitely not a bad performance in the slightest. I thought he tried to be a bit more like a sweeper today, and we saw that shine a little bit more today, but
I
still
also
not quite to the
noticed
level
that,
that Dino
yeah.
was. Yeah, I saw him go for loose balls, but I also saw him go late for those
Pressure.
loose balls.
yeah, he's just not as
you know?
quick, you know? He's not as
Yeah.
quick as Dino too.
Like he didn't realize
Pressure.
that, and it was like really, really close to the Granada player game, and you see the hair come off, and he's like, why are you so late? Dino clears
I
that by
know.
now.
Yeah, I know.
That clearance was mad. And then yeah, I thought he was somewhat commanding. I thought he had a decent game. I have no issue with it. I think the 7 is justified.
Yeah, 7 for David. Good to see him. I think he's definitely our second choice goalkeeper, but it's good to see him in the Europa League. You know, it would be great for David, even if he does leave us, to leave us with the trophy. You know, end off on a high note. Be like, I was captain.
Yeah.
I wasn't captain. I was keeper for the Europa League at towards the end, and we won a trophy. So I hope we do that for David there. But yeah, as for Alex Telles, same thing like David there. I was gonna give him a 6, but at the end, listen, Telles, you got yourself a fantasy assist. We called it on the show a fantasy assist. Cross in the box. I don't know what the Granada player was doing. It looked like he was just done with it. Like, let me score a goal. Mata's not gonna score. Let me show you how to score. Scored an own goal. You still got a dodgy assist, clean sheet. So I'll also give you a 7.
Yeah, no, let me be nice to Tevez. I think defensively it was decent. Offensively, yeah, there was some mishits here and there, but overall it was not Luke Shaw standard, but it was a decent performance, I guess. And I guess I was gonna give him a 6, but because of the assist, I'll give him a 7.
Yes, fantasy assist bumping it up.
Yeah, and there's just one of those games with Tez. You just flew under the radar completely. I didn't see too much of him going forward. I didn't see much of him defensively. But it was just a game, and he walks away with an assist somehow, basically, you know. So yeah, a 6.5. You know,
Wow. Rude.
I'm not gonna push it. I'm not
I
gonna.
wanted to give. I was thinking of giving him a 6.5.
You got peer pressure.
No, I was being
Peer
nice.
pressure.
I was being nice.
It's too easy to peer pressure. Shawty, are you ready?
I'm ready. Actually, I don't know. Wait, what? Well, I'm ready for what? Wait. I don't know where this is going.
No, peer pressure him now. That's my
Oh,
point.
for peer pressure for this one.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
I
know.
already
If
know
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
why
peer-
not?
Yeah, I already know what I'm gonna give Victor anyways, guys. I can't lie to you. I know ish. Yeah, let's just go with 6 and move on. I don't think there is much to say. It's a 6. It's a 6. That's what it is. It is a 6.
It was an average performance. Didn't do anything extraordinary, but then didn't get caught out. So I think that just lands him right at a 6.
Yeah. And weird analysis that I kind of had. I felt Victor was a lot busier in the first half, and Axel was a lot busier in the second half. I don't know if that was just me that noticed that, but
Boy, I'll be
it
honest
looked like
with
it
you.
was a complete
I
shift.
didn't notice anything defensively except for
Like,
one player, and I'll get it.
Like at the beginning of the game, first half, I saw Victor getting blocks in. I saw him going for some tackles, and then second half, it was the Axel show defensively. Like Victor just disappeared. I don't know what it was, but again, I think walked away with the clean sheets, was solid for when he was needed. I'll push it to 6.5.
Interesting. I actually want to take back what I said because there's 2 players I noticed defensive, and surprisingly, Axel is one of them. I do like Axel, so there's a little bit of bias there. I can't lie. There is a little bit of bias, but I thought, after not playing so many games after such a long time, I know it is Granada, but you come in, you tidy, you didn't do anything reckless, you showed pace, you showed strength, kept the clean sheet. So I'm gonna be nice to Axel as well, and I'll give him a 7.
He was okay, to be honest. I thought he was busier than Victor enough, in my opinion. I saw him going in for more tackles, but then I saw him committing fouls here and there as well. And I think he won more in the air than Victor did. But everybody wins more in the air than Victor does. So I think it was better than Victor, but not amazing. It was just good, I guess. Give him a 6.5.
Yeah, I'm just with you, Johnny. I do think the reason why is just because Granada came to life a little bit more in the second half.
Hmm.
So that's why I think he just got busier because Granada came alive. And I think he was solid. I definitely think he was solid again. I had no issues in performance. So yeah, it was good there in the office for Axel.
So 7. Okay, cool. The next guy, I'll be honest with you, it's been a rough roller coaster season for him. But today was Aaron Wan-Bissaka's day. That's what it was for me. Defensively, it was the old Aaron Wan-Bissaka. You know, it was the debut Aaron Wan-Bissaka. No one got past him, tackling on point. Going forward, I actually seen movement down the right hand side. The press, no one could press Aaron. He always gets out of it. He had one sketchy pass when he tried switching it to Taylor's. I think he let one cross in. But other than that, and this is everything you need to know about the game, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, my man of the match. Can't lie to you. I thought he ran everything. I thought he was probably the most exciting player on the pitch, and that says a lot. It says a lot. So, oof. Ish. Yeah,
You guys are pushing the rating now, aren't you?
I'm gonna push it. 8. Just because I like him.
I wouldn't say old Wan-Bissaka. I think old Wan-Bissaka was a different class. And we're very hopeful we'll get back to that. But yeah, and I think today was a massive improvement. I think defensively, some nice tackles, you know. And yeah, I'm going to give him a 7.
Yeah, I just thought it was a good performance as well. I'm just going to go 7.
I had to push this rating because I want to give someone else that same rating. That's the only reason why. And I didn't want everything to look like 7s, you know. So, Aaron Wan-Bissaka definitely my man of the match. Honestly, definitely my man of the match. I thought solid, everything
I don't know
solid.
if I have a man of the match, to be honest.
Yeah, there might be one. The guy who I give him the same rating to might.
I'm just going to chat it.
Yeah,
It's
might.
going to stick. That's all that's going to happen.
Anyways, yeah, I need to clear some space. Yeah,
Just dartboard
Just
showing
fucking-
it, don't
dartboard for your man of the match. Yeah, we clear up some space. Okay. Moving on. Matic, also, like similar to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I thought it was the Matic of old. I actually seen him pressing people, and he won both those times he pressed. I thought defensively solid, going forward tidy, passing tidy. You could see maturity, experience from Matic. I didn't think he looked slow. He didn't look lazy in possession. He didn't give away silly passes. He didn't do just static sideways and backwards passes today. So I thought actually very solid from Matic. Matic of old, and I'll give Matic actually a surprising 7.
Yeah, no, he was tidy, and that's kind of his job, you know. His job was to retain the ball there, and from time to time he'd drop into the defense and make the 3. Not that much, and not that we needed to do it that much. But yeah, no, I think everything was tidy. Nothing offensively. We don't really need him for that. And yeah, he just doesn't lose the ball willy nilly. And yeah, I agree with this.
Yeah, I thought Matic was good today as always. Whenever Matic plays, I'm almost always giving him a good rating. I just really do like what he offers his team.
Yeah, but you're
And I still do believe that Matic should have been one of the starters for this whole season. I don't know why he's been on and off the bench.
the Spurs game. I
Whenever
told
see
you,
him,
it broke
he's
everything.
just solid. Yeah,
It broke our whole
the
team.
Spurs game literally broke this team. That's it. There was no excuse. Spurs broke it, and then he just disappeared. And then whenever he makes his appearances like now, you can just see him controlling the game. He is the midfield boss. Like Bruno was having a shite game for the majority of the game. I think we can all say that honestly. Matic was the one playing those long balls. He was playing those diagonals. He was trying to switch the play. He was the one actually linking up and going forward. Because Fred is just at best. So Matic is, I would argue, our best midfielder today, and that's why I'm probably just going to do this now and just go Matic man of the match.
What you give
7.5.
Oh
You know
my
what?
God.
You know what? I'm falling to the peer pressure. Match is man of the match.
Also, okay. Well, there you go. There it is. Done. 2 for Matic, 1 for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And we said
That
it all in
sounds
the
like
we said it in the
ten
group.
times.
Those are our 2 best players at the first half, you know. But I'll get that. This next man, guys, I won't even lie to you. I didn't notice him, and the only time I noticed him is when he took that stupid shot that just went wide and wide. That goal went to his
Sorry, I
head.
got an applause.
That goal went to his head. So you know what? I'm not gonna give you a full. We move on with life, huh?
Yeah, in the more defensive areas, he did what he does. He was tenacious. He tried to retain the ball. But when he had to move forward, he was losing it left, right, and center. That shots. Yeah, so it was Fred. It was Fred in a nutshell. So, hey, I'll give him 5.
Yeah, I agree. It was just a 5 performance. It's simple as that.
Yeah, no.
Subpar needs to be better.
I don't even know what to say about him much because you know that's the great things. Fred and McTominay are his favorite for the pivot, and they're both equally shite. You know, Matic was way better than Donny was way better than him. And I don't. Pogba is even way better. I don't understand why he does it to himself. He's
Coward
just
football.
yeah, it's so cowardice, you know. So Fred lackluster, and you know what? I'm gonna give Bruno the same treatment, you know. Bruno, I'll be honest with you, Bruno played like if I was had to told to play. If I was in Bruno's shoes and Ollie told me to play this game, I would have played like Bruno today as well. I'll just be like, yeah,
100%. Yeah.
you know, pass it like, yeah, just like don't really care. Look for stupid chips, don't shoot. Let me try other weird things. Let me just not run. Let me just chill. And then eventually got subbed off. But yeah, Bruno, poof, stinky. Yo, you stunk it up today. Old Trafford, you stunk it up today. So 5 out of 10. I don't really blame you, but yeah, it wasn't your best performance.
Yeah, no, Bruno's finished. Bruno's gag tired. Bruno is finished, and like the end of the season needs to come for Bruno because he needs
Yeah,
it.
he just needs to
And
collect his awards and just go on holiday.
and like nowadays, because of that, he's not so involved in games. And you hear people making excuses. Oh, he has the numbers, but he's not getting enough involved enough in the games. Bloody hell! Like it wasn't always like this the whole season. It's just now because the guy plays every game, so they need to relax. But yeah, 4. It wasn't great.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, exactly.
4.
But yeah, I agree, Shoni. That's the exact mentality I had with Bruno. It was just a training session for him. He wanted to chip the keeper. He wanted to just hit those long shots. He just wanted to do everything and just have a good time. That's all Bruno was there for today. He was just there to have a
Bruno
good
is
time.
just vibing.
But the best part about Bruno today was second half. Second half, he
was
played like himself.
But
He
that's
didn't
because
look
he was
like
the
a prop
captain, I
engine,
think.
yeah.
You know, when he got
Yeah,
the
exactly. Put
armband
on the
again,
armband, he was
it's
like,
probably like,
"Okay,
Ish,
I'll
now
go
I have to
serious."
try. Yeah, now I have to try.
Yeah. I see this man actually sprinting off the balls, or someone put actual good crosses in. He actually looked like a decent player again. So, I want to push the 6,
Yeah, you do you, boy. No peer pressure.
but that's what I want
You make
But I
your
know it's
decision.
poor. That's the thing. So I want to go 5.5. Just a little bit under.
Oh, there we go, 5 enough. But I tell you what, boys, I want to clear space also. Bruno, you're just gonna get you out of the way, boy. I don't like slating you. You know, you're the most important player of this team. I'm gonna leave him for last, even. I'm gonna leave this man. I'm gonna even rewrite his name for last. I'm gonna rewrite. I want to come back to Don. I want to come back to Don. We'll leave Donny there. Leave Donny there. We'll come back. You know, we'll come back. Pogba got a yellow card, but other than that, Pogba, you know, captain gets an assist. The yellow card wasn't a yellow card. The referee was an absolute prat. You know, he got the yellow card for just being stronger than him and better than that guy and that whole team could ever be in their careers. I thought,
Admittedly, I have to say that second challenge was yellow card worthy.
yeah,
so
probably that one.
It
Probably
balances.
more, yeah.
It balances
More,
him getting
maybe
yellow
more
than
that one.
blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that was just Pogba being frustrated, like you
Yeah.
dickhead, you know. But other than that, I thought Paul Pogba was good. You know, again, passing quality, drives quality, vision quality, maturity there. So I'm just gonna, and he got an assist, so Pogba 7 for me.
Yeah, and I think he started off great. I think for the first 15 or so, pretty much everything was going through him. And he got us the assist, which is great. But then I feel like he died out a little. His touches weren't that great anymore. And it just slowed down before he got subbed off. So I'm going to give him a 6.5.
Yeah. Just Pogba. That's all I have to say. He was a red card waiting to happen today, and Ollie knew this time at least, so I'm glad. But bar that, I didn't see anything great in Pogba's performance at all. So he got an assist at the end of the day, so it's a 6.5.
6.5. Moving on to Cavani. Now I know he got a goal. People are gonna love him. people are gonna live up his ass. But I'll tell you what. Yeah, he did the celebration, Yeah, well, that's nice. Missed the movement. Listen, the goal was fantastic. The goal is a 7 out of 10. It is a 7 out of 10, the goal. But you should have had 2 assists today. And other than that, you just didn't do anything. But you're a goal scorer, so you did your job. So I'll give you a 7.
I know he's a goal scorer, and he did his job. And yeah, that's all he needs to do. But I will be harsh on him because I feel like at this club, even as a proper number 9, I feel like you need to do the other basics right. And I just felt like his passing was off. The interplay wasn't at the level it was at Tottenham. So I'm gonna give him a 6.
Yeah. It's as simple as that he scored a fantastic goal tonight, but everything else about his game was terrible. Like, his finishing past that was ridiculously bad as well because he had plenty of attempts. And then we just saw him misplace every other pass to a teammate. That was a simple 1-2. He undershot
He doesn't
or
want
he
to give
overshot
Green a
every
goal.
time.
He knows Green will sit
He's
him
doing-
down. That's why. That's why he doesn't pass to Green.
Yeah,
To be fair, he's never been known for his passing.
exactly. Yeah,
That's why I gave him a
it
7,
was,
though. That's why I gave him a 7.
But yeah, again,
Yes.
he's a number 9, got his goal. So the 7 has to come through, I think. I think it's that simple.
As for Mason, you got violated, boy. Violated. You should have had a goal, and you should have had. No, actually, you should have had 2 goals. That's not. I didn't not an assist. Should have had 2 goals. The header from Donny. You go apologize to Donny, please. Please go apologize to Donny. You robbed, violated him, and then go shot at Cavani because he's just piss poor. So that was gonna be your guaranteed goal. But yeah, Mason, listen. U19, I didn't think it was too bad. I didn't think it was anything great. So I'm just gonna give you an average 6.
Don't remember him shooting or passing. Maybe or assist or crossing or something like that. Don't remember any of those things.
Nothing.
To be
One shot.
honest.
One shot with the header. That was from Donny.
Keeper.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he would have gotten a goal if Cavani had just done the right thing. Maybe we are being harsh on him, but yeah, I think the 6 makes sense.
I just want to double check if he actually did shoot anything else. He had 1 shot off target as well.
Oh, the right. No, the left foot one. We went also like Fred.
I
Just
think so,
wide.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was mad, and he had 1 cross.
Nice. Oh, it was good cross. Actually, I remember the cross. I do remember the cross. Came from the left hand
Yeah,
side.
that was Greenwood's day, and it was not a great day at the office for him, and he should have walked away with the goal. That header was just a sitter. He had so much
Proper
time.
city.
Yeah, that he does need to go apologize to Donny for. But I just didn't love each game. There's nothing bad, nothing good. It just should have been more, So 6.
Yeah, I also think so. You could have. You know how bad that. You could have. You didn't even have to even hit it with your head. You could literally probably chested it, first touch, then bang. Even that's how much time you had. But Ash, I know you're trying to work on your headers, so you do you, boy. Do you? But go apologize to Donny, please, because he needs some minutes, and that would have been such a great moment. And that's why I'm gonna get back to Donny, because Donny van de Beek today, if he played the full 90 minutes, 100% my man of the match today. As soon as Donny came on, the game changed. He was lively, pressing great. He looked more confident in himself. He didn't look like he was trying to be a technical player. It looked like he wanted to be more of an Ollie player, where it's just I'll get the ball, I'll keep the ball, and I'm gonna try to do something with the ball instead of just trying to be a team player. So I like that from Donny. Great ball to Mason, and it wasn't only the Mason one. I think you set up with the Diallo one as well. Overall, Donny van de Beek for me was fantastic, without a doubt fantastic. And if he played a full 90, man of the match, and that's why I said I was going to save him, because I was going to give Donny an 8 as well in those 45 minutes. I thought he was that good.
Weird enough, I didn't see it like that. I still think it was good, but not the way you saw it. I felt like when he came on, I kind of saw a player that's doubting himself a little. I felt like a few touches weren't there. He was overthinking it, but then he warmed up to it. And what we saw after that is why Van der Beek is a great player and should be starting, because no matter where he plays, he's technically good, and his first touch was always amazing. His movement, his play. So I think we saw all of that, and we saw once again he should definitely be starting over McTominay or Fred.
He had a good shot as well.
Yeah, good shot. So it was unlucky not to score there. Yeah, Donny should be playing more, but we know this now. So I'll give Donny. He played so little. It's
That's the
kind of
problem. That's
difficult to give
exactly the
someone a
problem.
7.
But for me, I
But
was gonna give him a good rating. He was
in
great.
context of his time, I'll give him a 7.
Yeah, I think it's that simple for Donny right now. I think it was a very good performance, and he just showed why he should be actually starting games like this. Why he should actually be a viable option for just anyone in this midfield, even in the front three, because he can do the job and he can do it well. So I'm going with the 7 as well. So it was a good performance from him.
Yes, Donny. Donny, he needs to play. He needs to play. And I will violate Ollie now. Trust me, I will violate him. So we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there now. We're gonna get there now. Ollie, Gunnar, Solskjaer. Would anyone like to go first?
I'll be the one who goes first. I know you guys are gonna come with bad news, so I'll spare all later. Donny should play more. Sucks he doesn't. Donny should have started. So I'll minus 2 points and get goal for that. And yeah, look, we didn't play amazing football, but then we got the job done. I wasn't expecting it anyway. So overall, he brought in some decent subs. Ahmad got some minutes. I'm not gonna violate Ole too much. I think it was job done. I'm gonna give Ole a 7.
You told me you were
100%.
going to give him a 9.
Hmm?
You told me you were going to give him a 9. You're -2 to a 7.
No, no. I thought yes, I was supposed to give him an 8, but I thought about it.
So you're gonna give him a 6.
No. 7 is fine.
Okay.
Ah, fam, that's a 9 performance from a manager of Manchester United.
You know,
Nah, fam.
I'll go next. I don't think I'll violate him as much as Clay today. Listen, he didn't play Donny. So yeah, ish. The team was hectically strong. Um, Rashford being on the bench was good for the full 90. The game was dead, Ollie. The game was dead. And how Ahmad didn't play longer, how Donny didn't play longer. Who knows why? Bruno played the full game, basically. Yeah, listen, it's not I wouldn't say it's average for Manchester United, because average for Manchester United should be a bit better than this. So I'm not gonna knock it too much. I'll knock it just one under average, one below average. So I'll give you a 5. Dead though, dead game,
Yeah,
dead game.
it was a very, very dead game to say the least. Tactics were very much just get the job done and go to the next round, which shouldn't be enough against Granada, who literally missed a cross and scored an own goal. That should never ever be the quality of opposition we need to go. We need to see out this game, boys. We just need to see it out for 90 minutes. We can do it, I believe. That should never, ever, ever be your mentality. Your mentality should be, we should go put 6
After
past them
the
and scare the
first
living
goal
shit out
went
of
in,
Roma.
you should have just changed it. It was like job done, And Sir Alex Ferguson in games like this, where he knew it was safe, he would have 100% played young Ronaldo's, Beckham's, the class. And I don't want to go back into the fairy tale, but that's the philosophy of Manchester United. Donny should have played, Ahmad should have played. Should have supposed to see our youngsters, because unlike the first team players who are going to play today and take the piss out of the game, the people like Donny, the people like Ahmad, they actually people like Teres even, they all have something to prove. So play them.
No, but you guys were saying it's not 100% preview, so that's what I was thinking.
No, but the thing is, we had a 2-goal margin. Players like Bruno should have never played. He shouldn't have started. Bruno never ever
I get
started.
you. But then you were telling me not to disrespect them. It could happen in the preview. So I feel like you
Again?
can't say that. And then,
Yeah, but I
I'll
always
say
stand
that.
by this. Me playing
I
Donny
will.
and Ahmad is not disrespecting.
Yes.
Donny is better than our other midfielders that played today. Ahmad is better than Dan James, Juan Mata, and probably who else? He's probably better
Paul
than
Pogba.
another. Okay, no, it's not. But yes,
I
Ahmad.
imagine just so I'll say
Exactly.
that.
Ahmad plays. He's my winger. So
I feel like
not
Ole's in a
disrespecting
different
them.
situation. Because when he does play those players and he shucks, you all be like, Ole, it's still your vote.
Never.
So,
I would never. If you played Donny
You
and
wouldn't.
Ahmad, I would never swear. I'd never
And we
swear.
lost.
I would never.
And we
I would
lost.
never. I would never.
I
I'd
don't-
say
I
he
don't
picked the
believe
right
it.
team, and the only
I don't
reason,
believe it.
no,
I'm
if I
sorry.
did swim, you know why I would swim? Because he doesn't fucking play them enough, and he throws them into a big game, and then the
What's
match
your
sharpness
tactics
is
like
down.
this?
I've always said this. My system by now would have Ahmad and Donny playing regularly in this team. Even if they weren't starters, they would be playing regularly. Where if I threw them
They're
into
being
this game,
impact subs weekly.
exactly. Where if I threw them into starting this game, I know they won't fail me.
Yeah, but again, not starting players like Bruno and Pogba against Granada when you're 2-0 up, when you have Premier League still secure. I don't know. I don't think that's the right move in the slightest. Because again, both of those should have travelled 100%. If the shit hit the fan, we go 1-0 down, easy, sub them. That's.
And I said
how
that in the
they're
preview
for.
as well. I said
Yeah.
the exact same thing in the preview. I said if shit
Exactly.
does hit the fans, you will have Cavani, you will have Bruno, you will have
Exactly.
Pogba, Rashford, bring them
We
all
have
on them.
5 subs in Europa League. We have 5
That's one way
subs.
to
There's
look
more
at
than
it.
enough to take the piss.
One way to look at it. Ole could be looking at it from the point of view of Leicester. I tried that and it bit me in the arse. So I'm not going to do it again.
Yeah, but that's because Ollie's a coward, we know.
Yes, he is. And that's not good enough at Manchester United. You'd swear we were on par with Granada tonight. That's not acceptable.
Hey, gents, I hear you, and you're probably right with everything you say. But, gents, the season's almost over. It's ending when? Next month. Win the semi final? I don't care. I really don't. I just want to win this trophy and go home. Honestly. That's where I am right now. And we'll talk about this next season.
But again, we want the best for the club now, and Ollie just isn't it. And I think he's proving that week in, week out even more. And it's frustrating. As much as he's getting results along the line, he's missing that United philosophy completely. He has all the right mentality in the press conferences. He instills the right belief in the players. But when we go out on that pitch, I can never see a Man United player. It's hard to spot a Manchester United player in a United game, and that really hurts. So
I've
I
just
hate Ollie killing
known
his
this
club.
fan base to be a fan base that completely writes manager off because of football, and they're not even willing. I'm not saying say it's right that we're not playing good football. They're not even willing to give them time based solely on football. I've just never known us to
For
do that, so it's so
2.5 years.
surprising that
He's at 2.5
2.5
years.
years is
That's
not
fine.
enough. It's not enough, dude. It's not enough. It really
Tuchel's had like
isn't.
3 months.
Tuchel, what has Tuchel done?
He's pushed Chelsea from Europa League to actually going to contest
well,
the Champions
all I'm
League
gonna
right
say
now.
is-
But they
And
might
he's
lose
also
it.
All I'm
gone
gonna say,
to
I'm gonna
the
end this
Euro-
conversation.
Champions
Yeah,
League.
yeah, that's how I was
Oh.
gonna end it. We are in the semi-final of Europa League. Tuchel is in the semi-final of the Champions League.
Oh, boo-hoo. He's not going to win it. He might not make top 4. We'll win the Europa League with a better season. Honestly. So
But-
I'm not having this, honestly.
I'll tell you
It
what.
took- I keep
I'm
saying
gonna
this.
I'm gonna
It
use
took
your second place philosophy
5
now.
years.
I'm gonna use your second place philosophy now. Making a semi-final in the Champions League is better than winning the Europa League. Now hold it with your second place philosophy. Hold it, because that's exactly what I feel
No,
like when you guys
that's-
say, "Oh, second place, everything doesn't matter." It's fine. That's exactly how I feel.
But
Yeah,
you guys
no,
lost the point.
no.
You guys lost the point. I'm not saying second place is done. Let's just end second place forever. No, I would never say that. That's ridiculous. All I'm saying is he got second place. He's going to win the Europa League. Give him time. As I keep saying, it took Klopp forever to get that team. Why does Ole not get the same courtesy? I just don't understand that
Because
mentality.
there's no
I don't.
proof.
I feel like it's nitpicking.
There's no proof on the road to say that we are gonna do it.
It's 1 year. 1 year after a trophy and second. What?
Yeah,
It's
let's
just
speak when
my-
we win the
blows
Europa
my
League.
mind.
Let's first of all, let's speak when we win the Europa League. If we
knows?
win the Europa League. Let's
You
do
know,
the
all our hard
semi-final.
work to scrape
Still though,
third.
I think we
away.
will, but still.
All
Even
our
if we
hard
just
work
finish
to scrape
second.
third last season lasted a whole group stage. You realize that as well, right, Melotto? We got knocked out in
Yes,
the
He
group
choked it.
stages.
He choked it. Ollie choked it. He got schooled
I
by
realized
Tuchel
that.
and Nagelsmann the second leg. After everyone was so happy
realized
that we
that.
smacked them in the first legs.
All I'm saying is that for what he's done, there's not enough conclusive evidence to say he's not the right man.
But
There
there's
isn't.
no evidence to
Because-
suggest whatever you're saying either. So your evidence argument can get in the damn bin for all I
He's
care.
second. He's gonna finish
That's,
second.
no.
That's the
That
evidence.
could
Second's
have
not
been
done.
like
He has
that.
no
The
second.
No, I'm
best
just
team-
saying-
He has no
the
second.
second
There
best
is
team
there's no
in England.
reasons. I'll tell you this now. I'm Ollie out, but there's no reason to say he's the right man, and there's no reason to say he's not the right man, and that's the problem. At the moment. Everyone is just on their
Yes,
own.
there
ways.
isn't.
Everyone's
There's
on
a
their own
reason.
ways.
There's a reason to give him time. That's what I'm
No.
saying. There's a reason to give him time. That's the only. That's the
Malota,
whole
it's your
whole
opinion. I
argument.
respect it. I don't want to give him time. I'll be honest with you. This football is killing me, boy. Week in, week out, killing me. Seeing Donny on the bench, seeing Ahmad on the bench, seeing Matt. You know how disrespectful it is to see Mata and then James come on before Ahmad in a game like this. It's done. It's disrespectful. Disrespectful. You know, so I don't want to give a manager like
And
that
it's
time.
scraping games. That's
Imagine
the issue.
if Fergie never brought on people like Bex, people like Ronaldo's. He never gave them the times. Imagine we had Bellingham and he just sat on our bench and look what he's done at Dortmund. Because that's what would have happened if Bellingham came to us. We'd have just sat bench. We'd have never get to see this great 16-year-old CDM. You know? So, that's all I'm saying. There is lots of problems with Oli. The only thing he got going for him, I'll give it to you, is the results. That's it. That is it. Not performances, not tactics, nothing. Nothing else besides the results. And once results go, based on our performances and based on how we've been playing, and when it does all catch up to us, if it could never. Oli could just be that type of manager where he just never catches up. But when it does, I'm not going to be surprised. And like I said, Oli will sack himself. There's no one else who's going to sack him, you know. If he gets fired, he'll do it himself, you know. So we're just going to have to see what happens. We're just going to have to see what happens. But I'm not going to tell you that I want to give him time. No. Because, you know, I just don't believe it. The board and everything on paper will justify why to give him time. Because, like I said, the results are there, you know. It'd be ridiculous to sack him at second place and potentially going to win a trophy. You know, it is ridiculous on paper to sack him. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's entertainment business. And when you're not getting entertained, it's like, You know, when I watch Poch at PSG, I'm like, my God, why? Why did we let him go?
It really is a valid reason. I've just never known us to be that club over the last so many years, honestly.
I mean, that's like the whole United way, though, at the same time. So I don't know how you don't see that.
No, I feel like over the last 7 years or so, it has seemed like it's.
Yeah, we've been struggling for an identity for the past 7 years, and we're still struggling for an identity now. Ever since Fergie left, we've lost that United identity. That's why every manager only lasts a year or two, because the fan base kicks them out, because they're not
I
the
get
right
you, but I
manager.
feel like
If Ollie's name was Mourinho, we'd want him out. 100%. 100%. If
Van
Ollie's
Gaal
name
got
was
Oli was a
Mourinho,
proven winner, and he did
Van
this.
Gaal. I don't know. I don't know. I disagree. You want to know? I disagree. Van Gaal got fired because he didn't make top four. Not really because of the football. Mourinho got fired because we were dangling close to the second bottom of the table. Not because of the football. We were okay with the football in the second. We were dandy with the football. But then now it seems like the philosophy has changed. I just find it weird.
No, I can tell you right now, all the fan base was against all those managers at the time. They were always against the manager. Our fan base was rebelling against Van Gaal and how he played. Our fan base was hating Mourinho and what he did to the dressing room and how he played football. How he'd literally sit back and wait till the 70th plus minute and then finally attack.
I mean, yeah, Mourinho just got to the point where he's just leaving Pogba on the bench because he doesn't like Pogba.
Exactly.
Leaving Martial on the bench because he doesn't like Martial.
The fan base turned on all the managers. It
I feel
wasn't
like
just because of the results.
it was more results though, honestly. That's what I feel like. I feel like Mourinho wouldn't have gotten fired if it was exactly the same it was, but we were in third. I don't see him
Oli did
fired.
that this season.
Oli
He
did that.
started
I was gonna
so
say that.
terribly.
If Ollie's name was Mourinho and he started the season the way he started,
It was our
gone.
worst start
Gone.
since the 90s.
Gone. Pochettino there. Gone. If his name was Jose Mourinho, he was fired and Poch would be manager right now.
Well,
And the only reason he's
thing is-
here is because our fan base loves him. He's like a
Didn't
legend.
really-
You know how
it
hard
didn't-
it is for
didn't get
people
as bad
to
as it
turn
was in
on
Mourinho.
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I've said it myself. I'm not going to be a hypocrite. If his name was Wayne Rooney, I would wait till death until he's fired.
It wasn't
I
as
would
bad
never
as it
turn
was
on
in
Wayne
Mourinho.
Rooney as well.
Start of the season. Honestly, it wasn't.
But we were in relegation. It was
No,
bad. We were in relegation.
weren't.
Oh
No,
my
we
god.
were-
Oh my
We were
god.
in relegation the season before that. I'll agree with you because we were losing to Newcastle, we were losing to Watford, we were losing to Bournemouth. The season before that, when Bruno wasn't there,
Man's just blind to
kind
the
of like
season
that.
because we're
But
second.
it's not last season.
Boy,
Not
this
last
season
season.
we were in
This season.
relegation. This season we
I
were
don't
in
remember that.
relegation. For the first few
We
weeks
were
we were in relegation.
No, we were in the bottom of the table, but
We were like
probably
15th,
around
16th. We
ninth.
weren't 17th.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, because we're second.
Maybe more
When did we
active
start
at the
recovering?
time.
We started recovering after the international break, did we not? And you were telling me the other day that Tottenham was actually pretty early in the season. So that means it was pretty early in the season.
You remember when I wasn't on the shows? That was the start of the season, and we lost everything. We were losing, we were drawing, we just couldn't win a game in the Premier League. We were like 15th, but I kid you not, we were 15th.
I do not remember it being that bad, honestly. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't remember it being that bad. Season before, yeah, I remember that. Sean Longstaff, I remember the whole lot. I was
No,
a
yeah,
horrible place at that time.
but I'm telling you, this season was the same as well. I'll do it after the show because I don't want to do it on the show, but I'll do it after the show. We'll look for it. But yeah, so Clay, your Ollie rate.
Yeah. I think I would give a 5, but just because of the treatment of players, I'm gonna lower it to a 3.
Nah, Ollie, you can't win, can never win. But that's just man. Even Poch, if Poch was our manager, you would never win. I'd be happy. 100% other people wouldn't be happy. You'd be like, why are you not playing Scott? Why are you not playing this? Why are you not playing that? So you can't ever please everyone. You know, that's just what comes with management, you know. If I was manager, I'd be playing Martial every week, my number 9, not even
Especially
scoring goals.
against United.
Exactly. And I'm not gonna be. If I was manager, I'd play Martial every week in, week out. Everyone would be probably calling for my head because Cavani's just eating dust. But that's just how it is. You can't please everyone, so you know. The only thing that really speaks at the end of the day is 1, your football, 2, your results. And at the moment, Ollie's got 1 out of those 2. So ideally, we would like the football to come. I don't back it. I would like a trophy this season. Even then, like I said, that day when I said even if we win the Europa League, I want him gone. I stand by it. I still stand by it. I mean, I just don't want to watch this football anymore. If I'm honest with you boys, I don't want to watch this football anymore. I don't want to watch Donny on the bench. I don't want to watch Ahmad on the bench. You know, watching Dan Jane, watching McFred, watching McLove. I don't want to watch it anymore. I don't. You know, I want to see good football. I want to see good football and winning trophies and competing. Because that's just how we were. We were once upon a time like that. You know, so don't blame me. Blame the standards that were set by the greatest manager you will ever see in your lifetime. You know? But it's a hard path to follow. So maybe we're being unrealistic as well. So but anyways, I think it's been a good show. We will check you again tomorrow, literally tomorrow, for I haven't forgot who we're playing next. We're doing a preview tomorrow, but I don't know who we're playing in the league.
I think it's
No idea.
Burnley. I'll double check quick.
Yeah, I think so.
But
Yes, sir.
ooh.
Low block.
Yeah, Burnley. at home.
Yeah. Well, there we go. We'll do a preview against for Burnley tomorrow. Low block.
I sense a draw. No lie. It's a draw.
Hey, I never liked Burnley. I'll tell you that I hate Burnley, but you know, we'll just have to see what happens. We'll speak tomorrow. If you are new, do subscribe, do smash a like, do comment below your man of the match if there was a man of the match, your player ratings, what you think of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and yeah, do you think we can win the Europa League final? Because I will only speak. I don't like doing something on the fence, but I don't want to speak about it until the trophy is either in our hands or we're sitting here disappointed that we didn't get to another final. You know, then I'll speak. But yeah, we're just gonna have to see what happens. But yeah, from the RDA boys, we'll check you all in the next one.